Finland likens Russia's treatment of Ukraine to Soviet threats.
Here's a summary of the article.
Register now for free unlimited access to Reuters.com. Feb 19 Finland's president on Saturday compared Russia's current treatment of Ukraine to an attempt by Soviet dictator Joseph Stalin to threaten and divide Finland before invading in 1939. All what happens in Ukraine, all what happens in the Western world at the moment, reminds me of what happened in Finland, President Sauli Niinisto told a security conference in Munich. Stalin thought that he will split the nation and it's easy to go and invade Finland. Totally the opposite happened. People united, and we see the same in Ukraine. Finland, part of the Russian Empire from 1809 to 1917, resisted an initial Soviet invasion in 1939. The Nordic country later sided with Nazi Germany for much of World War II and lost a chunk of its pre-war territory to the Soviet Union in peace treaties afterwards. During the Cold War, Finland was neutral between the West and the Soviet Union. Register now for free unlimited access to Reuters.com.
This post received a score of 6,100, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Beat them in ice hockey tonight and then join NATO. Step 1.
It'd be funny if Finland ended up joining NATO because of this WHO debacle.
Russia is #1 NATO recruiter. Always has been.
This looks awfully familiar.
I say Thesa HEA looks mighty familiar.
Sure, Putin took this comparison as a compliment.
Ukraine needs their own Simo Heha.
Maybe we can defrost him and borrow him to Ukraine.
Hey, OPSEC, don't worry. As long as no one talks about Vanamoinen IV or the new Iku Turso class, it's fine. It's better if the spy satellites focus on finding Simo rather than on whatever is definitely not happening in Kalaviisi.
Oh no, not again. Next someone spills the beans about the new Ilmarinen-class battle walkers.
I guess Finland and Sweden will join NATO if Russia attacks Ukraine. That would make sense.
I'd be for it.
I want them in NATO too, but not at the cost of Ukrainian lives.
Who would? I don't want the war either.
Greater than who would? You'd be surprised. I've seen lots of people who actually want World War III.
It's not new tactic. In 1939 Soviet Army came to help, puppet, Finnish Democratic Republic. Now it's DNR, LNR.
Finland is having strong déjà vu.
It started with the Ukrainian mortar artillery strike this week.
Finland has announced it is immediately deploying a single battalion of troops to the Ukraine border. In other news, Russia has announced it will be withdrawing all its forces from the region inside of 24 hours. Russian sources would not comment on the reason for the abrupt move.
Correct. The Simpsons once again predict the future.
The snow will be speaking Finnish again.
Putin is like a computer that has old software on it. He doesn't know how to adjust to the 21st century, he only knows Cold War programming. Pundits say he's channeling Peter the Great, but his MO is Soviet bloc. Putin cannot think in Imperial Russia terms. That world was a heap of ashes by the time he was born. He's the ideological corollary of the unfrozen caveman.
Finland should take advantage and take back the rest of the peninsula while Russia is focused on Ukraine. Finland needs its cola.
Yeah. You want me to stay out of NATO? Ingrid in Karelia, please.
I wonder if Ukrainians ever kick themselves for giving their nukes to Russia.
Finland has been friendly to Soviet Union and Russia for 70 years. If Finland is openly pissed, Russia is out of control completely.
Maybe politically, but ask any Finn about their opinion of Russia and grab a beer. You'll be in for a ride.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.